All right, we did it. We're live. Lepicus getting himself together. Looks really good.
Trying to get this hood figured out. There we go.
Ain't gonna. Harmsy right out of the gate, $4.99. The man, the myth, the legend. AW's in the house. FW Ender, Mike Weisenborn. Funeral. What's going on? Julian Marker got a picture of him already drinking a damn beer.
Julian
he starts early on Sundays.
He doesn't mess around at all. At $5 from Harmsy, I suppose, have to get yourself a delicious Brew Pub pizza. Look at this. Look what I got here, right there. That is a Philly cheesesteak. And I know
that's a good one. That Philly one is good. Good undercarriage. Nice pull. Sloppy. Oh, Jesus. Pizza looks great. Your mouth was horrific.
Look what I used to cut it, too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get your butts over Brew Pub Pizza. We all know that you guys are all already lovers of the Brew Pub Pizza. We get plenty of pictures. So well done. And well done, Lepicus. It's a good cooked pizza there.
That was really a really good bite I just had. I want to eat this whole thing right now. So Vikings going to Jacksonville. It's sunny down there. It's going to be a game with the sun out.
Wow. You should be a weatherman. You should be a weatherman. Dustin in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Dustin, how you doing?
Julian Marcus says the beers are flowing. We'll give her a minute or two, let people trickle in. But you know what? It's going to be a great day. It might be sunny in Jacksonville. It's gray and wet and sloppy and rainy here, but I don't care because we're going to kick the shit out of the Jaguars. It's going to be a great day.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than deer hunting in the rain. I did it this morning for a little bit. Did see a couple, but I think they were both doe.
Usually you shoot anything like it bigger than a cat. I'm surprised you
can't shoot. Got to have horns this year.
Yeah, you would have murdered
Mafia
instantly. Let's go Mafia, buddy. Let's go. 7-2, 34-9. Oh God, that's a ball trainer score there.
That's fantastic. Where the hell am I?
Barter Better, Skull Brothers and Sisters. Let's go. That seems to be a new name. Barter Better. Good to see you.
I like it.
Mafia and Harmsy are already in throwing their names in the mix for the Van Ginkel giveaway this month.
And if you do win it, you have to grow your hair out just like Andrew Van Ginkel when you put it on.
Maybe they already have long hair. So there you go. Any super chats from now to the end of the month are in on the Van Ginkel giveaway. You boys are in.
I think those are men. There's a couple of men right there.
Those are boys. Funeral, my guy. All right, let's talk some damn Vikings. I can't contain myself anymore.
Let's jump into the inactives. I still don't see Jacksonville's out yet, but we got Minnesota's, and that's all that really matters. Brett Rippon, once again, is your third quarterback, emergency quarterback. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But you know what? Old Brett's going to be ready to go if his number has to be called today.
I mean, he's going to be that every week. There will never be a change.
I know.
Every week you seem very surprised.
I'm not. Corner, I just try to act surprised. Cornerback Fabian Moreau, old Fabe, not playing yet. Nudie still doesn't get a chance to play. Good morning, FW Ender. Levi Drake Rodriguez had his huge debut last week, and he's butts back on the bench this week. He is not active today.
Not a single snap last week.
Yeah, it's weird. Of all the guys this preseason, I thought he would be one who would actually have a consistent part of the rotation. Didn't happen.
That's why we're not coaches in the NFL.
Yeah, and then Dan Feeney, he's also inactive today for the second week in a row. And Walter Rouse just wants to play. All he wants to do is play football, and they're not letting him.
Yeah, it appears with Dalton Reisner active, I mean, Dan Feeney is the next man out. So Dan Feeney just heart broke. I don't think he's had a snap yet with the Vikings this year. I hope we get one. Dan Feeney's too damn cool not to get a single snap for the Vikings. So maybe the last week of the season where we got the North all wrapped up.
He's had snaps in his mind, I'll tell you that. Hi, Renee.
Snappy.
The Jaguars in active
sacks today. Yes, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's get over 25 right out of the gates.
Hell yeah. Jaguars inactives just came out. And you reading this, you might think it's the Vikings inactives because defensive tackle Seze Atomueo is inactive today.
Shit, he's a Jaguar? I had no idea. I thought he was like a Giant.
Nope. And then offensive lineman, our former guard, Ezra Cleveland, will not play in this one. He is inactive as well. You might have heard of this guy. Their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, is inactive today, which means it's the Mac Jones show. And everybody who's saying, Mac Jones tore us apart, it was Ed Donatel's defense, not even the same stratosphere.
Mac Jones tear us up last year?
No, last time we played, it was that Thanksgiving game. I think he threw for quite a few yards.
Really? Well, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Probably shit-faced.
Defensive end Miles Cole, who I loved coming out of Texas Tech, right? He's inactive. And then defensive tackle Mason Smith, who was one of our draft crushes last year, inactive. So familiar names on that inactive list for the Jaguars today.
So hold on. So they had some big boy names. So Bigsby's active, the receiver's active, Scherf's active. So all right. I mean, obviously Trevor Lawrence being inactive is huge, but Mac Jones, career versus the Vikings, 28 of 39, 382 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, took 3 sacks. That won't be happening today. If he has over, we're gonna kick the shit out of Mac Jones. We're gonna sack him 6 times.
It feels that way. It really, really feels that way.
Well, go back to the Vikings inactives. I mean, shit.
We're very healthy.
Cashman's healthy. Ginkle's healthy. Bradbury's healthy. Ivan Pace is healthy. This is beautiful. I mean, Cashman is the big name. Finally, yeah. I don't know if he cut his toe off finally and just said screw it. I hope so. Like, we don't want to deal with that again. But Cashman being out there, hopefully the Vikings come out, just kick the shit out of them and get them up. Get second half. Just take a break, man. Take a break.
Yeah, I want to be up by
heal up.
35 zip at the half. That would be fantastic. This game
We're
shouldn't
up by 35
even be
points at the half. There's gonna be new full frontal on this thing. It's gonna be
really.
Gross.
It is gonna be gross.
It will.
Gonna have to zoom in.
Delton was sending some very inspiring texts this morning.
Was he?
Sending Rocky clips. It was beautiful.
Oh, Delton. You gotta love Delton. All right, so let's talk about an issue today that hopefully doesn't come up at all, but it's something definitely worth talking about. Our special teams units be different looking today. No big Willie long balls. We got John Parker Romo. One bar keeps trying to call him JPR, so we'll roll with that.
I've never called him that. I never will.
We got a new long snapper going, so hopefully everything's smooth there. Honestly, John Parker Romo, JPR, I expect him to miss at least one kick, whether it's a field goal or an extra point. I think he's going to miss at least one, but he's going to make a few too.
Let's just come to a let's have him make some field goals before he gets a nickname. No JPRs, nothing like
initials.
that.
It's not this creative.
I don't care. He's got to make some kicks, and if he misses a kick today, no nicknames. It's just John.
John.
I'm not calling him JPR until he does something.
So I do expect him to miss something. We'll see. Hopefully he just for him in his future, he makes a good impression, not just
Did you
in the
say
Vikings.
You expect him to miss something?
I do. I think he's gonna miss one kick. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but I expect him to miss one.
I am just hoping we don't have to kick any field goals today. And we'll see what happens. I am full on pulling for this dude. I want him to go perfect for the next 4 games and get a new gig. I mean, it obviously ain't going to be here, but John Parker Romo.
Yeah, but you're right though. Like if he misses a kick, it might be an extra point because I don't think the Vikings are going to settle for field goals today. I don't think they're going to have to.
First kick, his first career NFL regular season kick will be in a Vikings jersey. We're at 19 likes. I know we can do better than that. Let's get over 30. If you guys are watching, hit that like button. Let's go, baby.
And John Parker Romo is rocking, I think, number 96. Is it 96?
Yeah,
today?
something weird. I like
awesome. That is awesome. I also like this pizza.
The old Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, it's good stuff. Brew Pub pizza is the shield.
All right, so TJ Hawkinson after KOC was out there saying, just no limit, full go. He gets like a third of the snaps on offense. Bigger role today for TJ Hawkinson, or are they gonna still ease him into this thing?
No, we're gonna see 8 receptions from TJ Hawkinson today. Minimum of 9 targets, first downs. I expect full on TJ Hawkinson.
Talk about full. First it was full frontal, now it's full on.
It's time. It's time. Third downs. Come on, man. Let's stretch the field with him. Last week it was weird. We didn't really. Just a weird week overall. I mean, the guys who were involved, it's going to be different.
Julian Marker wants to rock out with his hawk out. I agree. Yeah, I think so too. I think he's going to not only have like 6 catches for like 80 yards, but a score as well. He's getting in the end zone today. Yes. No doubt about it. Defense, we mentioned this a little bit earlier, but we're healthy. We are healthy. Blake Cashman's back. Ginkle seems to be okay. Are we going to finally see the defense that we saw the first 5 weeks return in Jacksonville, where apparently it's really sunny and beautiful?
I don't know. I don't know. Last week, I mean, it's not like our defense just returned last week. We played Joe Flacco, who couldn't hit. He couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. He was horrible. Like any other quarterback would still have been completing those passes. Like I know we were getting to him at the end. We knew they were passing. Joe Flacco is slower than you. And I mean, luckily we got Mac Jones coming this week. But I don't know. I need a multiple weeks of dominating defense. And this team sucks.
That was weird. We did a great job against the run, and it was hard to say, how much of the Joe Flacco was what the defense was doing or is him having a bad night. And I tend to agree with you. I think Flacco was just really off. So it was hard to get super excited over the defensive performance, but they did shut him down. So that's that. But still, like the sacks came late. The sack like on the last drive. I think we had 3 sacks in that final drive they did. So yeah, it was kind of weird. Just a weird performance from the defense, but it was better than what we've seen. So I guess it's a step in the right direction. But the thing is, like, if Cashman comes in, we're back to normal. Like, I'm a little concerned that one player would have that much effect on Flores' scheme.
Well, it's not just one player. It's the difference between the guy we had out there. I mean, Bass was so much worse. Like, it's not like it was just kind of neck and neck. Oh, it's just a backup. Like, he can't be in that role. It was so much worse. And it was the middle linebacker. And Cashman's been playing his nuts off this year. Like, he's one of the best middle linebackers in the league when he was out there.
In the world.
So it was a huge blow, but you're right. I mean, if we got to rely on one guy just to do anything for this thing to function, it's an issue, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Nicolo.
That's one of the nicer comparisons I guess I've been given, but still
What?
Not great. I look like Jimmy Kimmel's doppelganger, says Nicolo 311.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess I can see that a little bit. I don't know.
I think last week I was Jerry Burns' scrotum, so this is a step in
the right direction. Thomas is a dog, no doubt. Evan Ingram. Yeah, Evan Ingram.
Yeah, he's good.
Brian Thomas. Mac Jones does have some weapons. He's got some weapons at his dispensary. And he's got Tank Bigsby. That guy runs hard.
Yeah, we just shut down Jonathan Taylor. I'm not worried about Tank Bigsby.
Bigsby's going to get 100 yards today.
I don't think he's going to.
I hope not.
I don't think he's going to. Only thing that really concerns me about their team and their players, I mean, you guys mentioned the guys on offense, but defensively, their edge rushers, Trayvon Walker and Josh Hines Allen, they can get after the quarterback. Sam Darnold will hold on to the football. He will get sacked a couple times today. Hopefully he hangs on to it, but their edge rushers are serious business.
Yeah, he'll always be Josh Allen to me. I don't know if I can do the Hines. Great catch.
I know, I keep forgetting what it is.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing like really. Hopefully I'm not being rude here, but he's just Josh Allen. So, yeah, they got some guys. They got some guys, but a lot of their defense is pretty poopy. It's a big old bag of poop.
Yeah, a secondary especially. So
the hungover Monday morning poop.
Yeah,
like the first one, not the second one.
That's really stinky. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is a team. The Jacksonville Jaguars, who plays football, and with a few players to worry about. But overall, again, just not a good team. Their head coach, pretty much in a lame duck situation here. You can tell he's on the way out. This whole team's feeling that. They don't have their starting quarterback today. So if the Vikings don't go in there and just absolutely dominate this thing, I will eat my hat.
He's going to eat his hat. And the Jaguars, even though it's in Jacksonville, they're damn near 500, like their existence. I think they're like 3 games above 500 in Jacksonville. It's not really a big home field advantage. I expect a lot of Vikings fans to be in. What are you doing?
I was chewing off camera.
We want to watch you chew. Show
no, you don't.
How absolutely gross it is. So yeah, I mean, I expect a lot of Vikings fans there. I expect a lot of purple. Good weather. Aaron Jones should get it going today. Sam Darnold's going to have a game. Sam Darnold's going to have a game today. 3+ touchdowns.
Yeah, just the only question is when are they going to take him out, because they're up so high, and when are we going to stop throwing the ball, because it's just embarrassing. We'll see. That's the only thing that could alter his lines. That's why I was kind of having a tough time doing some parlays today. I'm like, God, what kind of game is this going to be? Are we just going to run all over them? We're going to throw all over them? Internal struggle.
Well, and we could say we're talking a lot of smack right now, and like, hey, we're going to kick the shit out of them. Jaguars have kept a lot of games close. Like, granted, it's Trevor Lawrence out there. They've kept a lot of games close. Even that Packer game was close. A lot of their games were close, and you could scream trap game. All that stuff. Anything's possible. They're on paper. off paper, the Vikings are the better team. Like the Jacksonville would have to come out and just do some crazy crap.
Jacksonville's only beaten the Vikings once, and that's when we started Spurgeon Wynn as our quarterback, and they killed us.
Oh my God, they've only beat us once?
One time. One
really
freaking time.
Even with the Fred Taylor and Mike Brunell years, or Mark Brunell?
I think we played them.
Jimmy Smith.
We played them in '98. We killed them like 55-3 or something.
We killed everybody in '98.
It's funny, we're talking smack about the Jaguars, and there's no one in the comments defending them because you know why? No one is a Jacksonville Jaguar fan.
Yeah, they're pretty tough to come by. We're at 29 likes. Let's go over 50. Let's go. I'll be coming on at halftime. Lupus will be joining me shortly thereafter. So get your butts on. I'll be streaming the game at halftime. Probably have a brewski in my hand. Can't wait. So make sure you guys saddle up.
Yeah. So what would absolutely have to go wrong for the Vikings to lose this game? What would have to happen? Like, I don't think just one thing. To me, it's a snowball effect. But what would have to go wrong for the Vikings to actually lose?
I think Sam Darnold would have to have the worst game of his career. I think he'd have to throw about 4 interceptions. I think we'd have to turn the ball over about 3 times. I don't care if we have 100 penalties. If we lose, we gave the ball up 5 times. Like there's no other way around it. I don't see how it's possible.
It's got to be bad Sam Darnold showing up. You know, just those decisions that make you scratch your heads and be like, what the hell was he thinking on that one? Why did he throw the ball there when this guy was wide open? Him fumbling the ball, whether it was a flag thrown or not. Hang on to that thing.
Why is it going to be a wet one? Is it supposed to rain? I thought you said it was sunny there.
It was. When I saw the screen, it was sunny. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, not only lose a turnover battle, but like get obliterated in the turnover battle.
Yeah, and I just defensively, I just don't know how Matt Jones moves the ball in this defense. But you don't show up like you look like you did, in the Lions game and the Rams game especially. That was really bad. So it looked like the Rams defense, maybe they got a shot then, but a lot of things would have to go bad for the Vikings to lose this thing, and it would be very, very disheartening for the rest of the season if we actually do let this one slide somehow.
Yeah, I mean, and the other thing is if Mac Jones, like we haven't seen, I don't think Mac Jones has played. Has he played?
I don't know if he's throwing passes
with the Jaguars. So like maybe Mac Jones, the Mac Jones that doesn't give a shit. Like, hey, everybody thinks I suck, and he goes out there and just slings this thing to guys like Brian Thomas and Evan Ingram. Maybe we get a little bit of that, and it works for him. Who knows? Mm-hmm. We've always talked about how backup quarterbacks are have career games against us. I mean, it's not really been the Flores thing, but it happens, and it could happen.
It could happen.
He's not like he's horrible.
No, he was a first-round pick for a reason. Patriots had to have him. Delton, he called me the weatherman earlier, but Delton clearly has taken over that job. 2 p.m., 25% chance of rain in Jacksonville. It's a 10-mile-an-hour wind. Which direction is that wind coming from?
You got a lot of weathermen all of a sudden.
82
a lot of people thinking Dallas Turner is going to get himself some sacks today.
I would love it. Yeah, Skinny Bright's here.
Skin pie in my eye. Mac Jones plays quarterback for the Vikings. Is the only way we lose. That's a good one.
It is witty.
In-game trade there.
All right, you ready to do some lines?
Yep, let's go.
All right, Justin Jefferson. Everybody play along in the comments. Justin Jefferson,
over.
93.5 receiving yards.
Over, 93.5, over. Their secondary dump. Darnell Savage, what?
Ick. Yeah, I'm going higher on that one as well. Sam Darnold, 243 passing yards.
Haas and Delton are over on the Justin Jefferson. FWN are saying under.
Unless he's talking
200 plus. This could be a weird Darnold where he throws for like $180, but he also has 5 touchdowns.
That and the defense could also score some touchdowns today too. So you got to factor
over. Yeah, I think I agree with the comments. I think they're coming out firing. They want to get this thing over quick, and with that secondary, they should be able to succeed.
I agree. I think he's gonna go higher than
I'm
that.
saying 330.
TJ Hawkinson, 37.5 receiving yards. I think that was his line last week, and he was under.
Christ, 33 receiving yards?
37.5 is the line.
It's rude.
Griff Daddy's here.
What up, Griff Daddy? Gink pick 6. Yeah, over. Come on.
Yeah, I agree. Jake, the Minnesota sports fan, whipping out that membership for a whole month already.
Appreciate that, Jake. Skull, let's leave no doubt, please. Love it.
Yeah, let's leave no doubt. I've got a few more here for you. One bar. Jonathan Grenard, the smiling sack artist. Half a sack.
God, he leads league in the pressure. I think I'd be foolish not to say over.
Yeah, I think
I do agree. I think Turner, Van Gink. I think it's like I said, sack fest. And if it is, Grenard's getting one.
Gink is due. He's been quiet for too long on the sack department. Tank Bigsby, I know which way you're going on this. 40.5 rushing yards.
Over. That's all they got going for him. Tank Bigsby, biggest Tank Bigsby fan out there. He's averaging 5.5 yards a carry, and they're not afraid to run the dude.
No, they're not.
I mean, if we get up big early, yeah, it's another story.
FW Under is excited for the Sack Fest. Last one, Brian Thomas, their beautiful, glorious rookie, 4.5 receptions.
I think that's got to be over. I think Mac Jones, if he's smart, which he is, he might not be great, but he is smart. He should be looking Brian Thomas's way.
Well, and I think they're going
to many times
because they're going to be down, and that's only back in the game.
Who's the backup to Mac Jones? I can only imagine what that is.
I want to say they have like CJ Beathard.
I think they just signed him.
I think they did,
but I think they have somebody else. Like I think he's just on their over a lot of overs for Brian Thomas. He's good. Brian Thomas is good.
He is good.
Great season. I need to know the Jaguars backup quarterback.
I'm looking. It is CJ Beathard.
I think it's Beathard.
I like my pronunciation much better. That's all they got. I don't see one on the practice squad. So it's Mac Jones and CJ Beathard going against.
Here we got it. Beathard. Got it. It's not catching on.
Saying his name again. I was pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. Those are your Jacksonville Jaguars in a nutshell. And again, this game the Vikings should win, improving to 7-2. I kind of like the fact that we had a really shitty half, got that out of our system against the Colts, and I expect us to come out fast in this one.
Yeah, we should. If for some reason shit goes sideways, there's going to be some foul-ass language on this show later. Because this is not acceptable. Only thing acceptable is beating the hell out of them. Lions have the Texans tonight. Bears play the Patriots.
Patriots
noon.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not a featured game anywhere.
Yeah. So Packers are off. Vikings get another game up on the other guys. Lions game should be hopefully a close game. Maybe the Texans will shock the world, beat them. Griff Daddy wants predictions for the stud and turd of the game real quick. What do you got?
Wow. We can't just throw it on me. I think Sam Darnold will end up being the stud today. I'm going to go that route. As for a turd, I guess I got to go with JPR, kicker.
It's John Parker Romo until he makes a kick.
You do your thing, I'll do mine.
I'm going to go start of the game is Aaron Jones. See him busting off some big boys. I'm all over the place. I'm saying Sam Darnold's going to have a big game. I'm saying Aaron Jones. I'm just covering all my bases here. Turd of the game? I don't know. I don't really want to predict the turd of the game. I don't think we'll have one.
Wow. All right. Well, you heard it here. So
Ryan Wright's the turd of the game. He's going to have a shitty punt.
Yeah, he's only going to have one opportunity too. You're coming on when? Halftime-ish?
Yeah, get your butts on here at halftime. We'll be streaming throughout the rest of the game, going right into the post game from there. So grab some beers, grab some Brew Pub pizza, enjoy the game. Next time you see us, we'll have a nice hefty lead. Appreciate everybody coming on, and also the Harmsy Skull Mafia super chats are in on the Van Ginkel jersey giveaway.
Nice, guys. And also remember this. Giraffes have a pungent scent that some describe as fecal-like, musky, or nauseating.
Oh, my God. Ick.
Look at